What's up guys, welcome back to another Dragon Soul video. Now before we get started, if you guys can hit that like button and subscribe, we're on the way to 10k subs. We're so close. I feel like we can get there before the year is over with. But with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into today's video. Alright, so recently I've been thinking about the raids in Dragon Soul, and I've always thought, man, these raids, even though they're kind of hard and difficult, especially Insane Raid if you're not prepared for it, but also these raids are kind of easy too at the same time, especially if you use your soul, such as a beast soul, god soul, or even a savior soul. Those souls usually can solo raids. So I got to thinking, what could be a really fun raid game mode, or I guess raid mode, that could not only make it more challenging but very rewarding? And I thought, well, why not just add a 5th tier? So obviously, you know, you have easy mode, normal mode, hard mode, and insane. Well, what if they add a challenge mode? And basically this challenge mode will be, well, very difficult and challenging, but it will also reward you, let's just say 25 raid crystals every time you complete it. That would be awesome. Now let's go ahead and talk about the negatives of this challenge mode. Obviously, the biggest one, you won't be able to use your soul. Okay, I don't care what anybody says, not being able to use your soul will make this like just raid so much more harder to do. But here's the second thing, let me add on top of that, you can't use your soul, and there's also a timer. You have to beat the raid within 8 minutes. If you can't beat it, it'll automatically just kick you out and you failed the raid. I think that would be a fun little challenge raid mode that people can take on. I mean, come on, 25 raid crystals, that would be a lot of crystals if you could pull this off, and if you manage to figure out, you know, a good strategy when it comes to doing the challenge raids. And maybe, just maybe, these challenge raids could give very exclusive items or move sets or forms or whatever it is that the devs want to throw in there. Maybe these challenge raids can do that. For example, obviously a lot of people, you know, want to get the Broly hair, right? And it's kind of hard to get, you know, I think it's like a 5% drop rate, but obviously you have to like get Broly to spawn in as well, so it's already kind of difficult to get, or at least it takes a long time to get. What about in this challenge mode that 5% turns into 50%? And Broly spawns way more often, you know, instead of like 25% of the time, he spawns like 50% of the time, or 75% of the time. Or maybe this challenge mode could have it to be like where you're fighting every single boss, obviously in stages, you're not gonna fight them all at once, but in this challenge mode you're guaranteed to get every single boss. So for example, you fight Broly's super, and then a time rift opens up or a portal opens up or whatever, you go through it, and then you fight DBZ Broly, and then after that you fight Kale and Khalifa, and then after that you fight Kefla, and pretty much that makes it so that you get every single drop. And obviously, since it's a challenge mode, we can have those drops have a higher rate percentage. So yeah, it's a win-win. Like if you could beat the challenge mode, not only get 25 crystals, but you get higher drop rates, and you have a guarantee of getting every single boss, because every single boss will be included. That honestly sounds like a good idea. I don't know about you guys, that sounds like a good idea to me. So a challenge mode will disable souls. Okay, you can't use souls. You have a timer, so it's like 8 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, since we're gonna do all bosses, maybe 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes to complete it. And if you do complete it, you have a high drop rate chance for everything, and you get every single boss, so you don't have to worry about, oh, is Z Broly going to spawn? Is he going to spawn? No, he is 100% going to spawn. I think that would be a very fun game mode. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, am I tripping? Am I just like coping right now? Like does this not sound like a good game mode to have? But with that being said, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoy it, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. It's been your boy Takeoi. Peace out.